What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor esports review, and this time we are going to be taking a look at the Bazaar Gaming going up against Buriram United Esport. These two are the Titans of Thailand, two very insanely good teams for a couple seasons already, and yeah, they are facing off in this APL group stage right now. And they are using some very interesting picks as well. So we should not only see some very high quality Arena of Valor esports gameplay here, but we should also see some really fun interactions here because of all these special heroes picked. We have a Superman in that Slayer lane for Bazaar. We have a Violet jungle for the side of Bazaar. Paine in the mid lane, pretty standard at this point. A lot of more and more teams picking it up in this tournament. And we have a Riktor as the second side laner because of course they have that Violet as a jungler and Alice as a support on the side of Bazaar. And on the side of Buriram we have a Florentino in that Slayer lane, a Quillen in the jungle. So far only once picked in this tournament and it didn't go too well, okay, let me tell you that. So we'll see how it goes this time. Riktor already gets that first blood onto that Maloch support, and we also have a Krixi mid lane on Buriram's side. And to round out that roster for the late game, we have a Capheny as a marksman. And of course, I would say first of all, Buriram's roster seems worse here. While they do have that Florentino, which is a very strong power pick, they also have that Capheny, which is of course incredibly broken. However, they don't have anything to protect her because they have that Maloch as a support, which isn't gonna protect a Capheny too well. He's more of an engage hero, but they are able to trade back that first blood and get their kill onto that Paine with that Quillen there. And yeah, they get the first dragon instantly. As you can see, very decisive and fast-paced gameplay by both teams. Just both teams stellar macro, so they instantly know where to go, what to do. Right after that kill, instant dragon. And yeah, no counterplay there for Bazaar. And now the thing is, Bazaar has a Violet late game, okay? Because of course a Violet is really strong late game too. I would say Capheny might be stronger, but Violet is so incredibly strong still, okay guys? Like if you get Violet to 6 items, I don't even know who wins at this point, if it is Capheny or Violet, because Violet has so much range, so much mobility, it is just so nice. Oh my god, this Riktor almost gets picked off by that Capheny. Now of course Capheny is definitely stronger early game, however, for the late game, Bazaar also has that Superman, which can always pop off. You never know what happens with Superman ultimate in the late game. It can be such a decisive teamfight winner. They also have Paine, which does so much damage late game, and they have an Alice to protect that Violet, which is probably the best support to protect after Zip, to protect your marksman with, right? So we have that wave being cleared out by Bazaar here, with both their ultimates used by Paine and Riktor, but both of those have low cooldown, so it doesn't matter too much. Violet is securing her blue buff here, and Violet is definitely farming up very nicely, gets that mid lane wave as well by Paine. That's what you see oftentimes, you give a lot of your farm to that marksman jungler, and yeah, 2.8k gold, most gold in the game, 200 gold ahead of that Quillen in the jungle. So yeah, this Violet is very healthy, is being fed very healthy meals here with some nice nutrients, you know. Her skin is gonna look very nice, her hair is gonna be beautiful, and her item build is gonna be juiced up, okay, let me tell you that. And yeah, we'll see here what this Alice can get done. She went support item and instantly is going for what is probably gonna be a heal reduction, because of course we have a lot of healing on Quillen, we have a lot of healing on Florentino, and we have a lot of healing on Maloch, and Capheny builds both Slaughter very early on. Alice gets caught, instant follow-up by that Paine ult though, into a Maloch ult on the other side, and Maloch ult huge, knocking up 3 people. Superman is confused here, trying to find the Invis Quillen, is not able to, and has to back out, and that Florentino beautifully timed his Arctic Orb there to dodge that that Superman push. And again, just an even trade, very even. Very neck and neck action here by both of these Thailand Titans, man. These two teams, definitely two of the tournament favorites. I'm not sure if they're Seed 1 and Seed 2 from Thailand, but I really think so. But I'm not 100% sure, because Talon Esports is of course really good as well, with our boy Hawk there. And yeah, this Buriram roster right now is a little bit ahead in gold. If this Superman drops, and which he will, yeah, definitely. Florentino picks up his second kill. Florentino actually went for first item Frostcape just to counter this Superman. Very wise choice. I'm gonna be honest, this is a very nice choice there, because this Superman was not able to get away at all. He has that Arctic Orb, but of course not worth. I think Superman is building towards Shield of the Lost here. So that's going to be really huge to slow Florentino, Quillen's, and Caphony's attack speed, which of course takes away her damage. And also, Maloch likes to auto-attack as well with his true damage passive up. Ooh, instant Arctic Orb used. That Florentino is really low HP, and I don't think they will get this Superman. He is returning a lot of damage onto this Quillen, is able to clear that wave and not get dove this time. And as I said, I think Bazaar just takes this late game, okay? I just feel like Violet, Alice, Superman, Paine, that is just such a strong late game roster. Of course, we can never underestimate Quillen late game, but Quillen jumping in, instant ult by Alice, and he's just silenced. And at that point, I know his damage is auto attack based, but he still has to use that S2 and S1. And if he can't, he's just gonna get one shot by that Violet. And I don't think he can one shot her before the Alice ult comes down. Especially she can also just ult him while he's in this still, right? And this Riktor is really low, is able to clear the wave out and survive. This is all you have to do as a side laner in pro play. If you are able to push away the enemies while they're trying to dive you and trying to push that tower and clear that wave so they can't push the tower and you still get away, you are doing a phenomenal job, okay? So he's doing well, but at the end of the day, they didn't rotate anyone top. They wanted to clear that mid lane wave, and yeah, they lose that tower anyway. And 2k gold advantage now for Buriram after picking up their second dragon, Abyssal Dragon here. And I think, yeah, this Violet just picks up her red buff. She is doing a very nice job here. Still 0 deaths, of course, coming from that Violet. And she's just farming really well. She has that rank breaker, she has that Club is Sancti. Maloch instantly has to jump away from her because she just does way too much damage to him. And this Superman is again just clearing out his waves. Jomi doing a very nice job here on his Florentino. Completes that rank breaker as well. That Riktor is going deep. Ooh, beautiful play by Riktor actually. Not only does he delay them and trap them, he does half their health. So Paine can just swoop in and finish them off while Riktor is using his Arctic Orb. Very well played. And yeah, what can I say, man? This... Oh, never mind. Alice was just wanted to go for a Frosties instantly, and the Paine actually went for heal reduction. Really interesting, because Paine is not as good at applying it as Alice is, but it's still... Wow, look at this damage coming in from that Violet, just completely one-shotting that Krixi there. And this is a huge game for Bazaar right now. They are definitely, while still being 1k gold behind, they are definitely in a huge advantage at this point because Buriram is sweating now. They are realizing now, wow, this Violet is online and she is building a Bow of Slaughter next, okay? So Bow of Slaughter is gonna do, your Quillen jumps onto her, she's half HP, she rolls away, Alice silences the Quillen, and she activates Bow of Slaughter, one-shots the Quillen and is full HP again, okay? And at that point, the teamfight is completely over. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. The Paine also has his Apocalypse completed, has that Magic Pierce from the heal reduction item, and like, what is gonna happen now? I think Bazaar is just gonna roll over Buriram right here. I think the draft is just, look at this. No counterplay for this Krixi. She is silenced by the Alice, and at that point there is literally absolutely zero counterplay. And yeah, that Superman is trying to get away. He's able to get away with a nice ult. And now the Maloch ults away himself, and they are able to get at mid lane, tier 1 tower. However, Buriram is able to clear the wave afterwards, and now the gold is even. However, of course, as I already explained, Bazaar in a huge advantage right now in this game. Again, this Paine, beautiful ult onto the slowed Maloch, very easy to hit at that point, and just completely finishes him off with his huge damage coming in. Superman just completed Gaia's, which of course gives him movement speed and a lot of tankiness, so that is really nice to see. Never mind, Superman decided to go for Mail of Pain instead of the Shield of the Lost, but he still is holding on to that that Chain West or whatever, Knight's Plate, something like that it's called, and I think it's Knight's Plate, and it gives him a ton of armor and also slows the enemy's attack speed if they attack him, and he's probably gonna finish it into either an Aegis or Shield of the Lost. Shield of the Lost would be the more standard choice, but Aegis is a really underrated item on Superman. No Superman wants to build it because it doesn't give him any health and he scales with health. But guys, at the end of the day, the passive of Aegis is so broken. It literally, whenever someone attacks you, you steal 700 gold from them, okay? You delete 700 gold of them. That's the value this debuff has, okay, on the enemy's items, basically, okay? That slow and attack speed slow costs 700 gold. So 5 people hitting you, you know what I mean. That is a pretty insane item, let's be real. Of course, you can compare the same gold that you're taking away from a support, for example, because they don't care about the attack speed most of the time. But this Maloch actually does. So, you know, definitely a very underrated item. Now, let's see what happens this game. 7-3. Bazaar just in a huge lead. They got the Slayer. They're just hammering away on these towers with a Violet pushing them away, and she completed a Fenrir's. Guys, that is just so much damage coming in by that Violet. She doesn't even go for the Omni Arms, which is crazy. I'm gonna make a video on this build because he is solo carry, so we can definitely make a video on this Violet Pro build. And I really like to play Violet jungle. For me, it's just a really fun pick because you just farm so efficiently and you just one-shot everyone late game. And yeah, with that, with those crit damage Arcana coming through, it's just way too much damage. So yeah, definitely a really fun pick. And we'll see what happens here. Again, gold is very even, but that is deceptive because, of course, Bazaar's team comp is so much stronger late game, so much stronger at this point of the game that, yeah, it is very difficult for Buriram here. They are able to clear out that wave with the Maloch ult, but no Maloch ult available for the next team fight. However, also the Alice ult used, okay? Now, Alice ult is going to be really important because this... Ooh, but the Quillen is pushing. Solo pushing that top lane tower. Very well played, man. Super nice counter aggression. He picks up that tier 3 tower. And now, all of a sudden, I would even give this advantage to Buriram. And this is just a small dragon. This does not matter. It is not the enraged Abyssal Dragon. So this Buriram just completely out-macroing Bazaar here. And oh my god, this Violet still had her Arctic Orb, so she is safe. This Florentino is just gonna drop, no way to escape there. And look at this Bazaar team Riktor, man. He is so broken, guys, just doing so much damage, keeping 3 people busy. And now the Capheny drops as well. She has her Arctic Orb, her Endless Cycle. And this is a complete stomp right now for Bazaar because 2 people dead still, no Endless Cycles available for Krixi, I think. Of course, Desperate Duel on... Oh my goodness, that is the nail in the coffin, I think. I think Bazaar is just gonna completely end this game because this Capheny dying there, no Arctic Orb available, Endless Cycle available. And yeah, I think that is completely game over now. I don't think they can do anything. Yeah, everyone is just dropping, Quillen drops. And they're just gonna clear... Oh, but Krixi can clear the wave, but not the second wave, I think. She uses her ult. Oh, but they're very low. They're very low. But the Krixi ult is already over. The wave is... No, it's not clear. There's still a cannon minion. And look at this. Paine just one-shotting that Krixi in the end. That is the nail in the coffin, definitely. As I said, that Capheny dying there. They need her ult to wave clear, and she already used her endless cycle like a second ago. So very well played by Bazaar here. They took their time, they gave every early game advantage to Buriram in a very controlled manner, and yeah, Bazaar is able to pick up this victory here. Very well played. Let's see, 606, of course, MVP going to Violet. She probably did like 40%, 44%. That is absolutely insane, considering Paine and Riktor did a lot of damage as well. And the damage numbers on the other side, pretty evenly distributed, but man, Violet out-damaged the Capheny by more than 100%, okay? More than twice her damage, so that is absolutely crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.